It is all about inflation busters.
Yeah, as the day-to-day cost of living soars, a lot of Americans, including the 60% now living paycheck to paycheck, are looking for ways to increase their cash flow.
Yes, NBC senior consumer investigative correspondent Vicki Nguyen is on it. More ways to make more money. Vic, good morning to you. We're talking about the side hustle.
The side hustle.
So what's your criteria for like a good side hustle? What should people be looking for?
3 things right off the bat. How much cash can you really make? What's the schedule? Is it going to fit in with your regular hustle? And finally, maybe this is a growth potential opportunity. Could you leverage it into a full-time job?
Okay, you've broken it down into a few categories. So first up, hustle from home.
Yes.
Which works for a lot of folks and also moms, you know,
Yes.
who might send the kids off to school and be ready to make some cash.
And thankfully, a lot of us have a decent internet connection. So these are all things you can do as long as you can get online. I'm going to start in order of least lucrative, and we'll work our way up. So people like doing those online surveys, or maybe watching videos or playing video games. You can actually get
That's a
paid
job?
for that. Yes. It's not a high-paying job, depending on how fast you can answer questions. Maybe around $5 and up an hour.
Okay.
But just be aware that's available. Branded surveys, Survey Junkie, and Inbox Dollars, some sites.
You're
to check
answering
out.
the questions.
Yes.
Okay.
You're answering the questions. This one I like a little bit more. You can go to Upwork or Fiverr and find out about positions where you can be a virtual assistant. You do things like schedule appointments or data entry from your home, and that can sometimes lead to a full-time job. And finally, remember when I was taking fast food orders from New York
Yes.
for a restaurant in Tennessee? $10 to $20 an hour working the virtual drive-through for Bite Ninja.
Amazing.
Yes.
I love it. And it looked fun, too.
It was fun. I totally enjoyed it. Yes.
Okay, I'm spinning you around a hose.
Yes, thank
Hi,
you.
honey. So
Okay.
there are side hustles that you say you can do from home,
Yes.
but there are also side hustles you can actually go somewhere and do it.
This
What are
is
those?
where I want you to take stock of your talents. What
Okay.
is it that you have a secret skill for? Are you great at math? Maybe you're a great resume writer or essay editor.
Okay.
Maybe you practiced a bunch of language skills when you were younger. These are all things you can leverage into a job. And you have a friends and family network now online. So you can put out the word of mouth. Hey, look, I was trained as a chef. And
Right.
I'm ready to give some cooking lessons. I mean, eventually you, with your thing, Savannah, you could probably do
Right.
that.
Eventually,
Let's not
that'll be
get
your
carried
side
away. Okay?
Or interviewing skills. Tutors are paid $30 to $100 and up per hour these days. So that is a good gig that fits into a lot of schedules. The other thing I want you to think about is, do you have a university or a college in your town?
Okay.
They're always doing some kind of research. And I don't mean blood or tissue donation.
yeah.
I mean answering qualitative questions. This contributes to the greater good. You help society and you learn
And how,
something.
you can make some money by just filling out those surveys.
Oftentimes, yes, they will
Okay.
compensate you for participating in those studies.
Okay, sounds good.
Hoda
All
could
right.
also go and teach at one of those colleges and universities.
Absolutely.
You could be an adjunct professor.
She's an ordained minister.
That's
That's true.
That's a
Right,
big side
But you could charge for that. Okay.
So this next one here, we're talking about free money. Like, this is something that a lot of folks probably aren't even aware of. There may be free money out there for them.
There are hundreds of billions of dollars sitting right now that are unclaimed that belong to American taxpayers.
Wow.
I want you to write down a site, USA.gov. Everything is there to get you to legitimate government sites. And you're wondering, well, how does this money end up unclaimed? Let's say you put down a deposit for an electricity bill or something. You move, they don't know where to forward your deposit back to. Or unclaimed pension checks, an insurance payment you have forgotten about. In some cases, people don't track down their tax refund. So this money is due to you. And I would say take your family members, go online, enter your name, and remember, you never have to pay money to get the money that is owed to you. We used to do this in our local market. We would go and find people who were owed money, knock on their door and say, did you know you had $50 or $100 waiting for you from the water company? And it was like a nice little payday. Sometimes it's a lot more.
I'm glad you added that red flag, though, because if someone's asking you to pay money to get money,
Exactly.
that's typically a
No.
sign of a scam.
Exactly.
This next one I had not heard about until, again, Hoda told me about it. You can rent your house
It's a font
out.
of knowledge, this
You
Hoda.
can rent your house out. You can rent your own car out. And now you
Yes.
can rent out your pool.
Craig, this is for you. You just recently got a pool if you wanted to.
That's why I'm all ears.
I'm telling you,
Look at-
$50 an hour up to $250. I'm seeing some pools going for $500. If they've got a cabana, they're really nice. It's the whole Airbnb Vrbo concept, right? So Swimmy.com and Swimply.com are 2 sites that are letting people advertise their backyard pool. Just remember, there is some liability that goes along with this, so you do want to check with your homeowners association and your homeowner's insurance first.
Check your insurance policy.
Yes.
All right, Vicki Nguyen.
Yeah.
Vicki, thank you.
Side hustle.